welcome to Sims-pirations. I'm Christina and I'm founder of allaboutsims.com, and in today's video I am going to be talking over the speed build that I have done for my channel. I wasn't gonna do a build on, like, in all honesty, building isn't really my strong point, and this was a challenge and a half. So what I did was I Googled, because Google is my best friend and Google gives me all the answers I need, and I Googled floor plans and cheap homes. And so I found this really cute house on some website. I can't even remember what it was called, and I thought, you know what, it's got a floor plan inside. I'm going to try and replicate it, and I'm going to try to make it look as close to the picture as I could. It doesn't really look exactly the same, but I think, you know, I just tried my best and it was a lot of fun. And because I'm doing this YouTube channel, I really want to put a little bit more effort into my content rather than just taking the easy route, and I want to have more fun. I want to challenge myself. I want to step outside my comfort zone, and this definitely helped me do that. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm not sure if anybody's going to want to watch me building a very simple home, but nonetheless, this is going to be Bailey Queen, our main character in the home, the Dream Home Decorator. That is quite a mouthful to say, by the way. The Dream Home Decorator LP that we're going to be playing. So if you have not seen me create Bailey Queen, our queen of the LP, then check out part 1, which I will put on the screen for you now, and we will actually be kicking off the gameplay tomorrow, because I had planned to do it today, but then I just decided, no, let's do the speed build. So as you can see, I have laid down the outside walls, and now I'm kind of putting together the floor plan. So I was kind of sticking to what I had Googled, but it was kind of all like the ratios and stuff. I didn't really have enough room to make it quite the same as I would have wanted, but you know, I tried. So this is kind of the master, not really master bedroom, because it turned out quite small, this bedroom in the end, but this is like bedroom 1. There's a little bathroom in here with a little toilet and a closet room, and that's kind of like what I'm building now, is like the little toilet space and things like that. So hopefully it's quite a tight space, but hopefully once I get everything decorated, it will look fine. I did run out of simoleons towards the ends of the build, so I have really just got an empty shell, a kitchen, and a few things that we're going to need for the LP. But as she is going to be starting her new high-flying career as a home decorator, which I cannot wait to get started doing. I've been so busy with making videos that I haven't really even explored the pack yet fully. So, and also we've been trying to like fix my laptop, which died a sorry death last week. The hard drive packed in, and you know, I've just been trying to get that fixed, and all sorts of lovely things happening here. So I haven't even got to get into the juicy content yet, so that will be happening tomorrow. So yeah, so here I am now doing the other bedrooms, closet areas, another bathroom there, and that is another bedroom at the front, and the middle space is kind of the open plan dining room, kitchen, and living space. And out the back there's going to be a little porch. I haven't taken the wall down for the porch yet, but you'll see me do that later. So yeah, the one thing that I am just not really good at is, you know, the roofing. You're gonna see a complete and utter disaster in a minute. You know, it's kind of embarrassing, but I just could, it doesn't seem very intuitive to me. Like, I don't know if there's like a technique to it, if there's any tips. As I said, I am not a builder. Usually when I build anything in The Sims, which is literally never, because you know, there's just so much beautiful content on the gallery that I just can't be bothered. I usually just take the lazy route, but I usually, if I did build a house, it would be like literally a square with like a square roof, and it would just look the most plain, ugliest house in the history of the world. So today was like, I just did not want to do just a box. So anyways, now we are doing the windows and the doors, and you know, it's basically a mix match of windows and doors, and I don't even know if it looks good, but I think it kind of looks kind of cute in the end. At first I wasn't sure, but then when the whole house came together, I thought, yeah, you know, it works. It works. So anyways, guys, so I'm just gonna go off topic for a little bit while we're just decorating and stuff like that, is that, you know, I've got my website all set up and stuff like that, so it's kind of a work in progress, but I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about why I've decided to do it. I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. Like for the last 4 years, it's been always something that I wanted to do. I just never made the time for it, and it's always been itching away at me. And you know, I kind of regret not going all in 4 years ago when I had kind of set up my YouTube channel. But now that I've kind of got to grasps with, you know, creating websites, and I love writing and I love editing videos. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the most natural commentator or anything like that. There's loads of skills to brush up on. I think that this is just really pushing me in all the areas that I enjoy, the creative side of me that I enjoy. I like to do Photoshop. I like to design things. So you'll see me making lots of posts on my Instagram because it's fun. You know, and then obviously, you know, making the videos, putting yourself out on YouTube is quite a scary thing. So I think that I always had kind of fears and doubts about whether I could pull it off and stuff like that. But I just decided now or never. I am 34 and I have 3 children. And, you know, I just think that you just got to do what makes your heart happy. And I love The Sims. I always did. I had all the Sims 3, all the Sims 2, and Sims 2. I just loved the Sims 2 seasons. One of my absolute favorite expansion packs ever, and I was so excited when Sims 3 was releasing their seasons. Like, so seasons has like such a soft spot for me in all the games. I love it in Sims 4 as well. It's actually one of my favorite packs in the Sims 4. Just adds that sense of realism and just makes the world seem more magical and alive. So I kind of went off topic again. I'm not very good at this. I probably should have some kind of like bullet points. But yeah, so I started it, and my website is all for news and writing up news and things like that. And I'm really hoping that we can get some forums going, some conversations, and you know, I'll put some challenges up there for you guys to make it more fun and interactive. And I was hoping to do like some more giveaways and things down the line, and kind of just see where it goes from there. I don't really have like a major down the line plan for everything, but I do know I want to do some fun guides as I like designing things. So hopefully that won't be as difficult as it seems in my head, but as I said, you know, I like to take on these new challenges, so I'm really excited. And anyways, guys, I also wanted to say that this is my brand new YouTube channel. I'm going to be uploading every single day in June, which is going to be very, very challenging for me, I'm sure, but I am going to be uploading every single day. So I would love if you guys would support me by giving my channel a little follow, by hitting the subscribe button, and leaving some comments and some hearts down there, just to let me know that there's at least one person out there watching. That would make my whole entire day. So as you can see now, I'm actually doing the kind of porchway with the columns. I've never really used columns before, and I wasn't sure what I was doing, but it kind of worked out really, really easy in the end, apart from taking a really dodgy diagonal roof. I don't even know what that's for, but that one just kind of slotted on top, and it just kind of fitted nicely, so I didn't really have to worry too much about that. But as you can see, as we go here, this whole thing was a catastrophe. I was literally, you know, the first half of the roof kind of went fine. So this bit's okay. I was thinking, you know, I'm actually quite good at this. I'm a good builder. Look at me. I'm just building this excellent roof and the whole house is coming together. But as soon as I got to the other side of the house, I got stuck because I had this little part in the middle of the house that kind of is on its own, like sandwiched in between the left side and the right side. And I didn't know how to get the roof to kind of blend in with the left side of the house, so it was just a freaking disaster. And then I don't know what I was doing with this little side of the roof. I was trying to make it like kind of a tiny little roof that was kind of, you know, overflowing off that ridge or that little, accent piece that I'd kind of built on the side, because as I said, I didn't want to do just complete flat walls. I was trying to make something look a little bit more, I don't know, interesting, but I think that that little tiny flat piece of roof worked out okay. So that part was absolutely fine. I breezed through that part, but the next bit was just shockingly difficult. I was just waiting for the roof gods to land down and work their magic, because I was getting frustrated, and I actually thought, you know, things have been going so well, and I just thought, I can't do it. I'm gonna give up here. But I didn't give up. Never give up on your dream home. So I don't know, this is just a disastrous bit, so you can just laugh at me while I just talk about something else. So anywho, so I don't even know what to talk about. Yeah, I think that I should have really written down some bullet points, because my mind has gone blank. And actually, before I had started this, my video yesterday was really bad quality, and I realized that my Bandicam had really low settings, so we had to fix all those. So hopefully this video is going to be much better quality. I think it has something to do with the either resolution or the FPS. I don't know, I'm not really clued up in all this kind of technical mumbo jumbo, but hopefully it should be fixed, and it will be easier to read all the little small text on screen and stuff like that. So that is that. So yeah, tonight, just after I'd actually fixed the Bandicam and I was ready to sit down to, you know, record this particular video, my poor doggy took a fit. And he has, usually like once a month he will take like a fit, and it lasts like a few minutes, but he's like he's a medium-sized dog, so I hold him steady, and I think that a lot of people just like let their dog go loose, but I'm always worried that he's going to hurt himself. And he looks so terrified, and he always comes to me as if like he knows it's going to happen, and he just wants me to cuddle him. So, you know, I always take him outside because they kind of get overheated. So I took him outside and get some fresh air. But it's just like one of those things that you never really get used to at all. So I'm thinking of doing some research and maybe getting him like a diet that is all natural, and maybe cook him some food from home, because I'm thinking maybe it's something in the commercial dog food or something like that. I mean, it could be a long shot, but I'm just thinking, you know, I'd like to try a few different like natural things to see if we can at least make the period in between when he's having them like less. So yeah, that wasn't really fun. That wasn't really fun at all, but I just thought I would share that with you guys, because that had really kind of got me upset, and it's quite hard to go and record and do things when something like that happens, because it just throws you off. It really throws you off. So, but here I am sticking to the plan. I promised myself I'm going to do it for the 30 days, or well, how many days is in June? 30, isn't it? My brain is broken. I've had like hardly any sleep. I'm like a walking zombie. Plus it's really hot here now. It's been raining literally all spring, and now here is really sunny. We had a first barbecue over the weekend. It was the bank holiday weekend. We had our first barbecue, and it was so lovely and warm. I got a little bit sunburnt, but you know, it was worth it. And you know, the weather is looking like it's going to be really nice here, so hopefully we'll get out into the garden and spend more time outdoors and stuff, because it has been just so depressing. I mean, not with lockdown and stuff being in most of the time, and we homeschool, and then with the bad weather it was just getting a little too much. So yeah, it's nice to see the sun. So where are we in this build? I've been just kind of going off on a complete and utter tangent. So we have put in the windows, we've done the floor plan. I'm just kind of sorting out some of the doors inside so we can actually get to places. So this is kind of like one part of the house which takes you into, it's going to be like a little studio at the front there. Oh, I keep hitting the microphone, I'm sorry. It's a little, like kind of maybe like a little studio for her, because she's going to be quite creative, so she might do arts and kind of like handy things, you know. So it's going to be like her little studio, or could be her bedroom. I don't know yet. We'll just see how it gets on. And then we've got in there like closets, bedroom, little kind of shower room. And then the only thing that we could really afford was to put in the kitchen, and even then it's just like the bare minimum. Got to use the new cooker, the new stovetop, They're so cool, like, because it's separated from the actual stove, and I just had to use it, of course. So you're going to see that in a wee moment. So that was like my first kind of brush with the pack, apart from obviously the Create a Sim items. And I'm just really excited to get in and see all the other things that I can use. I just kind of have run out of simoleons, and I'm not the type of player that wants to cheat. So we're not going to be cheating or anything like that, because obviously I do know the motherload cheat, but then I feel like that kind of takes away the fun, the challenge and whatnot. So we will make a bunch of simoleons in our new career, hopefully, and we will upgrade the house as we go. So I think we did quite well for the budget that we had anyway. I was kind of thinking the way I was building that we were going to end up having half a house that didn't even have enclosed walls or windows, but yeah. We don't have lights or anything, actually. I just realized we don't even have lights, so dinner by candlelight. And so this is a little back porch that I popped in just right at the last minute. So there's those same columns again. I'm liking using the columns, it seems. And then, you know, I put in sliding doors, and we don't have much of a back garden, so there won't be like a huge pool or anything major, but we will put something out there like a little barbecue and a few things, and maybe hopefully if we can get a fence around the home, we'll do that as well. But I actually think that towards the end it was starting to come together, and I was actually pretty pleased with myself. You know, pat on the back, Christina, you've pulled it off. I really didn't think that this video would have actually gone anywhere, because I was thinking, well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll just slap a house down from the gallery and we'll just go from there. But I'm actually really, really glad that I decided to give it a shot. You never know until you try. And you can only get better if you do try. So I'm going to do a few more builds in future, I think, as well, and hone my building skills. Plus the new pack is all about decorating and building and making homes look beautiful. So I guess this is kind of me prepping and getting ready for the work that is ahead of us. So yeah, we'll be wrapping up the video soon. But yeah, that's really it. It's just a really simple shell of a home, but it's a little starter home. I'm really excited to get it all decorated and more homely, and to get this LP finally going and see where it's going to take us. I have no plan for BLE. It's just go with the flow, see what happens, and just enjoy the process. I don't know how many parts it's going to be. I don't really know anything apart from the fact that I'm just going to be uploading a video every single day. And that is it. So guys, yeah, that's really it. We're nearly wrapping up here. We're just putting in like a kitchen counter, a couple of like items. We put in the little, that is the kind of separated cooker that I was talking about, and I actually moved it over into an island later on. I don't know if it looks good there because it was kind of like in a weird position, so I may move it back. I just haven't really decided. I just kind of chucked it down for now, and you know, we can kind of go, like, we don't even have wallpaper, we don't have lights, and we don't have like any carpets or wooden floors down or anything like that. So this is literally, you know, kind of an unlivable home, really. I don't think anybody would move in, but I think our Bailey is just so excited to have a fresh start. She's starting her new career that she just doesn't even care, you know. So that is that. Yeah, so I've been literally talking for the nearly the full 20 minutes, and my mouth is tired, guys. I am not the most fluent and like smooth commentator in the world, but hopefully I'll get better at this, you know. But I just hope you enjoyed kind of watching the process as we go. It's a bit like behind the scenes sort of thing before we get into the fun and, you know, the gameplay and things like that. Yeah, so what do you think of the house? Do you like the house? Is it cute? Was it good for my first sort of build that wasn't just a square box, which honestly is basically what I usually do. So yeah, that's really it. So guys, I'm just gonna be wrapping up here now in a minute. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. The gameplay is going to kick off tomorrow, so if you're wanting to get into the gameplay and have all the fun, the stories, and the juiciness, then please do check out this series from tomorrow onwards. And if you're interested in watching more videos from myself, then please subscribe to the channel and you will get notified. and click the little bell to get notified when I will be uploading next. I can't even talk, honestly. It's time for bed, Christina. It is time for bed. So yeah, this is the little toilet room I was talking about. This is so tiny and so dinky, but I couldn't stretch the walls anymore, so it was just like, what am I gonna do? And there's supposed to be like a bedroom in there, like next to it where those double windows are, and it just, you're not gonna get a double bed in there, so I'm not really sure. It was supposed to be the master bedroom, like according to the floor plan that I had checked out on Google, but oh, it just didn't really work. So I don't know where the master bedroom's really going to be. Maybe I'll just move it to the front of the house where there's the most room. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, guys, what I was trying to say before, and I couldn't even talk anymore, is if you want to see more videos for myself, then please subscribe to my channel. All the support in the world would mean the world. Yeah, and I'm just going to stop mumbling now because honestly, yeah, I'm just going to leave you with some nice pictures, and I will see you for part 3 tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.